I'm not sure if everything will work like it's supposed to, but we'll see if it works. Oh, why is chat so small? I guess this is just one of those days, man. This is just one of those days. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping that it'll work. Well, today has been a doozy of a day. I got a bunch of stuff set up for my um when my wedding that why you're not okay. Move. No move. Move. Okay. But yeah, so I got a bunch of stuff finished for my wedding, which is great. Makes me feel excited and happy, and um not like everything is imploding, unlike with my freaking class. Oh my god. Oh, I don't know if I like the little snaps, and I haven't figured out how to. Why is this time? Oh, settings. Oh, background color. We'll make it greenish teal. I don't know what a ghost is. Sounds. I think the sounds are fine. The little sounds are fine. But does this show? It does show. 1 second. Is this gonna play? Oh, that's very loud. Oh my goodness. Does that change if I go like that? Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. I think that's okay. But that's a little too much excitement for me. I think that's better. Maybe. Yeah, that's better. But yeah, so my day has just been like one thing after another, and my class is so boring. Like the work's not hard, but it's tedious as all get out. And the textbook is so dry. I don't know, man. I didn't think that I was gonna be someone who complained so much, but this dang class has just got me feeling some type of way. And maybe it's because I'm a teacher myself, but I feel like she could make the content less, like she could make it more engaging, basically. Oh no! Is that too loud? Huh. Maybe it's not, maybe it is. I think it's okay. I don't know. I'm sure you'll tell me if you can hear it. Or if it's too soft, I can always change the levels again when I open it up next time. But yeah, I figured that I would do something relaxing to make my brain feel less fried. And I don't think I'd be able to do art justice right now. My arms and legs and everything is just so tired. And I almost didn't stream today, but I really wanted to do something fun and relaxing with you guys, so I thought that puzzles might be fun. Oh my god, you can't even see it. I'm so damn stupid. Oh my god. I guess this was just one of those days. Oh my god. I feel like I'm like one of, well, no, I'm pretty sure Ignis has probably done something silly like that before where he just didn't turn on the visual. Or if he hasn't, we'll just keep this as a secret between you and me. So that way Ignis doesn't have anything else to lord over me. But yeah. I On the plus side, I finally went home from work on a reasonable schedule, so I didn't stay like over 12 hours again. So that makes me happy. What's worse is that you didn't even play it off as an intentional. Yeah. Maybe I should have been like, oh, what? No, I was just doing it, you know. You're right, Justin. That was intentional. I just wanted to like keep you on your toes, keep you guessing. Every scuff I've ever had has always been intentional. Oh my god, I can't. That's such a bald-faced lie. Oh my god. I think my pants, they're on fire. Oh, but man, there's just something about being at that school. Like, I appreciate everyone for working their butts off and doing such a great job, but like, I'm also so thankful that we have Monday off. I'm so damn thankful. I don't think I'd be able to like go straight back to work and not feel tired. Oh. And I don't think it's like the kids are tiring themselves inherently. I mean, they're young, so they have like inherently more energy than the teenagers I'm used to. But I think there's like a mix of kids being like a little too excited to see me. Like I'm not used to them actually liking me. As much as I like them, you know? Like I know that as a teacher I kind of have to force myself to like my kids because if I don't, I know that I'll end up having like some biases against them. Like there was one kid last year who was like a total jerk face, like absolute ugh, bad attitude, bad behavior, lots of bad stuff, lots of bad choices. But I made an effort to give them a compliment at least like once a week, so that way I kept them like fresh in my brain of like, okay, you're not going to think of them as like a bad egg. They just make bad choices. They're not inherently bad. Even though like if they were an adult, I'd probably just call them an asshole. Yeah, people like their teachers. Yeah. Good morning. Ah, Faye. Hi, Faye. Hi, hello. Hi. I'm sorry you got here just in time for me to complain about my job and my schoolwork. But yeah, no, Mortal, I have a 4-inch binder full of all the notes that my students have ever written me. And it's like bursting at the seams. Like I might have to get another one, within the next couple of years. But yeah. Hi, Faye. Um, yeah. Hmm. I don't remember what I was complaining about anymore. Um, I guess I can complain about something new, like the fact that we're supposed to grade 4th graders on like there's a whole bunch of different like objectives I'm supposed to grade them based on, which is fine, I guess, but I feel like some of them are a little too intense. Like these kids are supposed to know um how to round like decimal value, but I haven't taught that, and then they haven't been taught how to round to decimal values yet. So like, why am I grading them on that? I don't know. It's a little weird. It's a little weird. I'm still getting used to all the little differences between the grades. So, Americans give notes. My mom. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. No, there's definitely some kids like, and they'll tell me, yeah, my mom did this for you, and I was like, oh, well, tell her thank you. I'll write little thank you letters back to the kids or the parents that like did something for me. I'm like, oh wow, thanks for thinking of me, smiley face. Um, but yeah, um I keep every note that I've ever gotten from a kid, including back when I was a preschool teacher in high school and college. It's just something I can't help but like want to look back at to help remind me of the good times um when the bad times are a little too much. Yeah, oh my God, yeah, no, Faye, you're absolutely right. I There are some kids like I was taught that's who I was talking about. Okay, so there was a kid last year who stabbed an aerosol can and it exploded, and we had to evacuate my classroom for like 2 whole days. The kid was not apologetic, and like they were also racist on top of being like an asshole. So finally they said one too many racist comments, and I had enough documentation that I could say like, hey, principal, get them the fuck out. And then it finally worked. but but yeah, I'm so happy I'm not at that school anymore. I feel like I was having to depend on my own ability to manage kids versus getting to rely on the principals, which it is kind of their job to help manage kids when they become too unruly. Yeah, no, Faye, it dented my door. Like if that had hit a child, like oh my God. And there was another time a kid pushed another kid, not in my class, but a kid pushed another one into the whiteboard, and or like the chalkboard, and the corner hit their forehead and made them start bleeding so badly that they needed to be taken away in an ambulance. It was it was bad. It was bad, Faye. Like um it was bad. Yeah. Yeah, I also stopped a kid from getting stabbed. Yeah, that one was kind of fun. My friends, they made a meme after, like, do y'all know the Will Ferrell meme where he's like, "I'm so fucking scared right now. Don't. I'm so scared. I'm so fucking scared." And it was just like, Grace after she got back from work today. Yeah, they keep getting. I'm sorry. Okay, so little something about grandma. I teach in a Title I school, which means that the kids are typically from homes where they don't have a lot of support at home. Parents are usually not at home, or if they are home, they are not. They're not very supportive with their kids. One time, a parent straight up did not like. I was in charge of the anime club at school because I'm an anime nerd, and the parent didn't want to pick up their kid from school because um, like to teach them a lesson. Like I was like, I'm okay. On one hand, I'm not gonna tell you how to parent, but on the other hand, like I want to go home. Can you come pick up your fucking kid? Like please. So it was just, oh my God. There's like so many different things. I'm gonna have to 1 second. I should probably check on Twitch if I'm live. Hmm. If only. Test. Okay, shows up here. And it's not showing up there. How come you don't show up on the here? What if I like hmm. I'm gonna read. Let's redo the source. Chat, click OK. Twitchy, make the source visible. Okay. Click OK. Okay, test 2. Oh, my clothes are gone. Okay. Okay, so we'll get rid of you. And we'll put you up here. Oh, and how is my battery not saving? How am 1 second, you guys. I'm gonna go look under my desk. Why are you not looking? Battery? Oh my god, my head. Did y'all see that? Mortal, oh my god. Plugged in. Okay, I'm plugged in. Oh my god. Jesus Christ almighty. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Where in the world is this? Okay, Twitchy. Let's move you down. And we'll just put you here. And then how do I make you bigger? Okay. Okay. Like the scene from Smile. Yeah. Yeah, I do look like Smile. Okay. I am fine. It's fine. We're fine. I hate this. And I'm too brain dead to fix it. I don't know how to fix it. I turned off the Wi-Fi on my cellular device. So hopefully that means that we're okay now. Ignis, I should have written down what Ignis told me to do whenever I have like a bunch of videos happen. So that's egg on my face. Sorry, y'all. But man, this is just this. I feel like I'm getting cursed the more I do this. I don't know what's going on. That's okay though. That's okay. I'll just stay calm. Stay calm. And everything will be fine. Oh, there's little cookies on this piece. Like that. Okay. Just focus on the cookies. Focus. Ooh, that's a cat. I like the cat too. Okay. Nope, not that one. Oh, that's a plant and that's a plant. Nope, the plants don't go together. No, they don't. Okay, okay. These? No. These? No. These? Me. Okay. Hi, Mortal. Yeah, the stream I tried doing twice a day was certainly a oh my god, man. I think I put that one up on YouTube. Like I combined all of the little pieces together. And of course I like cut down some of it to where it was less boring. Because a lot of it was just me going, uh-huh, uh-huh, mm-hmm. Oh, but yeah. Oh, yeah, but yeah, of course you gotta go to work, Faye. I want you to get that bag, girl. Mwah. Bye. Have fun. Get there safe, please. But yeah, no. That was a cursed stream, Mortal. That was a cursed fucking stream. I think my vocabulary is a little bit less censored today because I'm just so fried. Like, gosh dang it, man. Ugh. But, I guess since you showed up on time, Mortal, you can learn the story of how I saved a kid from getting stabbed. Um, it was with a pair of scissors though. It wasn't like a knife or anything. Like the kid didn't like bring a knife to school or anything. It was a little bit more tame than than it could have been. Although we did have there was a a gun scare where like a kid said he brought a gun but he didn't. He just wanted to look cool in front of his friends, as if threatening to shoot up the school is cool. Some of these kids, you can tell that their parents didn't whoop their ass enough when they were little, and so now they have this like inflated sense of superiority over people. I'm just saying. I'd be too scared of what my mama would do to me. There's no way I would have done something stupid like that. I feel like that must be a pillow. I'm gonna put the pillow over here for now. That means this is another pillow. I feel like I saw this color somewhere else. I'll come back to it. But yeah, so the yes, yay. So the kid was like the kid was in like in cahoots with another kid. They both didn't like each other. They were enemies, and one of them must have talked smack to the other one, and so the other kid got up and was like, "You better not, or else." And the kid was like, "Ooh, is that a threat?" It's like, dude, like read the room a little. And then he was like, and they were like, "Oh, Miss Grace, so and so's got look got scissors in his hand." And I looked and I was like, "Okay, all right, yeah, he does. Hey, so and so, I need you to sit down right now and make a better choice." And then the other kid piped in, "Yeah, you better make a better choice. You better back up." And of course, the other kid does not back up. Not even a little bit. The kid gets forward. I have to lunge forward, and I intercept the downward swing, so it only gets like, I would say like about maybe like a foot away from the other kid, the kid that was talking smack. So it didn't get close enough to actually physically hurt the kid, but it definitely got close enough to scare them. But everything ended up okay. I had someone, I took the scissors with my other hand, like I stopped the downward swing, and then I grabbed the scissors and like chucked them onto the floor, like away from all of the kids, like somewhere in like to the corner. And I looked at one of the kids that sat in the back of the class and I was like, "Hey, you," I said their name, but I was like, "You go get the officer in the office." And they stood up very slowly and they started walking. And I was like, "Run." And so then they bolted. Because it's like, I don't want to be stuck with this psycho. I'm holding on to a psycho. Are you kidding me? This kid just tried to stab another person in front of like witnesses, like not even a smart criminal. How could you? So that's the story of how Grandma saved a kid from getting stabbed. Very anticlimactic, very, I would say very boring. There's definitely coworkers who have more exciting stories than me. For instance, there was one, not at the high school that I was tied to. My friend, this coworker, they worked at a different high school in like a different district. But a girl had gotten, had shared some provocative photos with her boyfriend. And the boyfriend shared them with several friends, and eventually it got all around to a bunch of different people. And so the girl accuses her friend of showing them, because I guess she must have sent them to her friend first as like a, "Hey, do you think this is cute enough?" And well, the girl decides to corner her friend in a bathroom and stomp on her head until she doesn't get up. and then she never got up. So the friend ended up going to prison. So it was quite the ordeal. So yeah. Man, I know that like overseas y'all call public school like public school is not the same as like our public school. Like your public school is like more posh, I think. Like they like wear fancy uniforms and like they have a certain strict dress code and like some oh I don't know where that piece went. Oh, there it is. Like I'm sure there are some places that have a more relaxed dress code. And like obviously there's gonna be schools here in America that have uniforms. It's just the place I work at. We stopped doing uniforms because too many kids couldn't afford to buy them. So yeah. I don't know. I guess all of that was to say that I'm kind of happy that I'm with the age group I am now with. They're a lot kinder to each other, although they still say very rude things, like things that I didn't think little kids would know what they are, let alone what they mean. So like that was kind of crazy, but yeah. I didn't do any of the classwork I said I was gonna do. I only did like 1 out of the 3 things I was supposed to, but my Sethosaurus said that even just doing 1 thing is better than doing no things. And my Setheroni is so much smarter than me. So I gotta listen to him. I don't know if you can hear Cinder licking her own butt. Dude. She's giving me a face like, I'm not doing anything. What a stupid dog. I love you. I love you. Oh, she's ignoring me now. I think she understands a lot more English than I give her credit for. Maybe it goes right there, I think. Yay. Yeah. Let's see. No, no. Yes. Oh, yay. Yeah. I think. Let's see. Is that where it goes? No, I don't think so. I'm not sure how engaging it is to watch a puzzle happen in real time, but it's very relaxing for me. I think puzzles are probably the best thing to do after like a really long day of feeling like super tired and like your brain's too tired to function. I almost wanted to do a drinking stream, but I don't think I have the mental fortitude right now to do a proper drinking stream. I feel like I would probably just ramble, and then pass out on camera. I feel like I'm too tired to properly, what's the word? To properly entertain the drinking stream. That's okay though, that's okay. I saw this one somewhere, I'll put that there for now. Actually, I think I want to change that. Maybe Which one are we on? Oh, we're all the way down here? Yeah. Yeah, oh, yeah, we'll go with this one. We'll go with this one. That's fine. Feels very posh, though. I don't know how posh I'm feeling right now. Yeah. I don't think I'd ever switch districts, though. Even though, I'm sure there are places that I wouldn't have to worry about, preventing stabbings or, having a parent tell their kid over the phone, no, I'm not gonna pick you up. I'm teaching you a lesson. Can't believe that. That was absolute madness. I do not often feel violence, but in that moment I felt very violent. It was very upsetting to hear someone tell their child that they weren't going to be a parent to them just because the kid did something that they didn't like. Like, that's just... that's, like, unacceptable. And I feel like this is weird music for... I'm gonna try to keep going. I like that. I like that. Ooh, actually, I think I wanna... Is there a way to make this, like, loop? Because I think I want to keep listening to this one for a while. Favorites, add similar songs. Not buy the song. Is there a way to loop it? I don't think so. Maybe down here? No. Okay, that's too bad. Maybe I'll just restart it. I'm definitely the kind of person who will listen to a song over and over and over again until until other people tell me to stop. And even then, sometimes I'll try to get away with like, okay, well, just one more, please. Yeah. Oh, yay. Oh, I hurt my jaw. No. Oh. I'm looking. Oh. Well, what was I saying? Oh yeah. I don't wanna I don't think I'd wanna work for like another district just because I feel like I can do the most good where I'm at, you know? Like the kids I work with, because they have that kind of a home life, having someone who is an adult figure telling them that they matter, that they're not an idiot, that they're not inherently bad just because they make bad choices. I think that that's important for every kid to hear, and even though sometimes they're really tiring, they're really taxing, some of them really make me work for my paycheck, you know what I mean? But I still care about them, you know. I don't want them to like suffer or go through something terrible just because they're being a jackass one day. Plus now I'm teaching kids that are young enough to where if I can instill in them good habits now, hopefully they won't grow up to be jackasses. So yeah. And I don't have any like grandiose ideas that, oh, I'm going to make a difference in every child's life, because I won't. I know that. I think I've stayed a teacher for so long despite the fact that they don't get paid very well. We don't get paid very well, I mean. And we deal with so much extra bullshit just so that people can like micromanage us easier, and like a bunch of other like really tedious things that I can't really mention so I don't like accidentally dox myself, by giving away too much information that's strictly centered around like my specific district. But because we have a lot of things that we have to deal with, I guess I find a lot of meaning and purpose in getting to help those kids that need it. So, yeah. And there we go. Yeah. 35 minutes isn't bad, especially for someone who wasn't paying attention. I'm gonna go back to this one and let's see if they have any cute ones again. Ooh! This one's a beach theme. Or at least it said it's a beach theme. Hey, is my... Oh my god! Mortal! You're not... Why are you not showing up on here? Gosh. God dang. Okay. Let's just delete you. Yes. Let's turn this on. Oh! No. Let's delete you. Yes. Add a new one. Yes. Okay. Twitch. Yes. Okay. Okay, let's... Okay. I'm so sorry that I've been... I'm sorry I've been ignoring you. Let me make you bigger. There we go. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mortal, for ignoring you this whole time. Oh, I feel like such a butt face. I'm sorry. I hope you'll forgive me. Yeah, it is Prism's fault. Maybe I should just bite the bullet and get OBS, even though it eats up so much computer power, and I get scared having to learn new things. Well, not all new things, just technology new things. But yeah, let me go back to what you were saying. Yeah, some people, yeah. This is kind of funky. But yeah, not gonna lie, man. I thought maybe the last Prism mess up had like kicked you out or something, and that's why no one was talking to me. So I was just like, oh, I'll just talk to myself and then upload it later, and like at the end I'll just be like, sorry for anybody who got kicked out. But I'm glad that it was just it was just my inability to properly use Prism that was keeping me from talking to you. Because I like streaming, but I mostly like streaming because I get to hang out with you guys. This is a very funky song. I don't know how I feel about it. I'll keep listening to it, but I'm not sure yet. I realized halfway through the last puzzle that this was technically like a pretty late night stream for me, and I should have I should have done bedtime stories, but I don't think I would have been able to do any voices proper justice, especially after having to talk at a bunch of little kids all week. Oh, well, thank you. I I feel like it's really easy to interact with you guys because I don't have a large following, so it makes it easier for me to keep my connection strong with y'all. I feel like as much as I love how much Ash has grown, he it's definitely something that I don't think I'd be able to I'd be able to do if I had as many people as he did in streams all the time. Like, could you imagine me having a moderator? I'd accidentally give them access to my entire channel and then talk shit and immediately get it like deleted. Like Ignis would, like, I'd say something shitty to Ignis and then suddenly it's all gone. I mean, that's just a joke. He wouldn't actually. He probably wouldn't delete my entire channel out of spite for me talking shit to him. Although I will say, what I really want to listen to is like some heavy metal music right now, but I don't think that the Soundstripe has music that's heavy metal on here. Although maybe I could try to find like some instrumental heavy music. Just something with like, I don't know, disproportionate vibes. I feel like would be kind of funny right now. But oh my goodness gracious. Puzzles are so relaxing, but they definitely remind me of like I was kind of a weird kid growing up. I would do puzzles instead of video games. So so on like sick days or rainy days when I didn't want to go to school and I would beg my parents, I'd be like, please, please, please let me stay home. I have nothing to do, no tests to take, and I promise that I will do all of the makeup work on the first day I get it. Please just let me stay home, please. And they would let me because I was a good kid who never did anything bad. Or well, okay, I did some things bad, but my parents like to say that I was a rebellious teenager for 1 week. Because it felt like a week to them compared to like my older sister and younger brother. They are definitely more heathen than I am. But yeah, so because I was the kid who acted right and didn't cause too much trouble for them, I got to enjoy a lot more privileges than they did. Yeah, I would definitely give my stream key by mistake. How? Yeah. Yeah, it would be absolutely unintentional, but hopefully I would have the wherewithal to pick someone who is at least not going to immediately dox me with it. Yeah, I'm sorry, mortal. I was that. Why can't you be more like Grace? But they didn't say it out loud in that way. They were always just like, you know, your sister didn't do this, or, you know, Grace isn't. You know, I haven't had to go pick up Grace from school for fist fighting in the boys' locker room. And it's like, well, yeah, but I also like I don't know. I had my own challenges. I was definitely a very obstinate teenager. I feel like I definitely made good choices as I grew and matured, but those good choices came with a lot of growing pains. Oh, I broke my neck. That's okay. Who needs necks anyway? Oh, I don't know if you heard that through the Oh, hey, this is my. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. That was my starting screen, but we're not doing a starting screen right now. Everyone, Grace? Everyone. Shaking my head. It's very important. I forgot what that was in reference to. I'm sorry. My brain is very much a goldfish brain right now. I think that's why I chose puzzles, because I knew that I wouldn't have to think for puzzles. All I have to do is match pretty colors together. Oh, but yeah, I would do puzzles instead of anything else whenever I got to play hooky. Yeah. I'm not sure where that one goes. I'll put you in the middle. The vibes are immaculate on this music though. I really, really like this soundtrack. I'm gonna pick more of these off stream next time. And I'll just make like a relaxing playlist with like just this composer. Do we call them composers still? I feel like I would call them composers still, but I also feel like I say a lot of terminology wrong. I know you go over here soon. Yeah. I don't know what it is about. No, I do know what it is. I've already told you. I think I'm getting like a Pavlov's dog situation right now where I've trained my brain when I hear soft music and puzzles, it makes me want to go to sleep. Yeah, okay, yeah. So whoever, I feel like, yeah, so composers are people who make music. Thus, whoever made this track would be called a composer. Ding. I feel like, no. Yay! I thought that was wrong, but it turns out I was right. I'm gonna take my Setheroni out on a date this weekend because he deserves it. Oh, that was something. Usually instrumentals. Oh, yeah. I guess you're right. Composers are more instrumental people. So I guess it would make sense why people don't use the word composer to describe people who make music anymore. Although I feel like calling yourself like, I don't know, I feel like DJ is like a terrible name, but if you call yourself a composer, like you just sound like cooler, like automatically. You know what I mean? But I also just I like doing randomly overly overly fancy words for no reason. Like I had to teach my students what the word tedious meant because I had to explain to them how like one of the kids, they said that the assignment was boring and I was like, how is it boring? They're like, well, it's too easy. I was like, okay, so you're wanting to say the word tedious because it's not that it's boring inherently because you're doing it, so obviously it's not that boring. But you don't find you can't find the meaning in doing it. So that makes it tedious. Uh-oh. No, I don't want that. Plus I just think it's cool to teach kids big words so that way they can use them when they're older. I feel like it's just I don't know. That's how I learned big words is I wanted to feel like fancy and cool and so it just kind of it was just kind of something born from that desire to upstage other people. Hmm, man. Sometimes I feel like I would have been unbearable if I had like had to have been my own teacher. Like, because as much as I love the kind of person I've grown into, I was definitely a challenge kid. I was constantly doing things I shouldn't do in class. Like, I would finish assignments too quickly, and so instead of asking for more work or like telling people when I was finished with my work, I would just I would give myself new work. Like I would make my own Sudoku puzzles. I would doodle and draw, usually anime, because I was a huge weeb, like a huge weeb. Like me and my friends would make anime comics together, and sometimes we would do separate storylines so that we could do crossover events. Oh my god! I found one of them in a when I was cleaning out some stuff before me and Seth moved into our house, and oh god, oh mortal, it was bad. It was bad. The story was so like there was no through lines. None of the characters had any motivations. Um, People would change motivations on a whim. It was bad. Lord, hi. You're hearing me you're hearing me cringe at my past self. Yeah, it was written by a child. I guess you're right. I was a minor. I was a child. I was let's see, early high school to late high school. So ninth grade to 12th grade. So ninth form and 12th form. Is that right? I feel like you use forms, mortal, but I also don't know for certain. I think I'm just going off of like random stuff I've heard that might be completely inaccurate. um, Ooh, this is kind of funky. You're gonna send me some images of cursed gene-based items. Oh my god, I can tell y'all guys something embarrassing about me. Okay, so Lord, you'll have to look back at the video later. I'll make sure to post this on YouTube pretty soon. But it's so you missed a bunch of stories of me talking about some like crazy stuff I've had to deal with at school as a teacher for my district. But something I didn't talk about was the fact that recently we had like a special day where we got to wear jeans for like all the teachers got to kind of dress in a casual style, so we could wear like a school shirt and like jeans and just kind of relax a little bit, like a little less formal. And and I went to school in jeans that I have had since I was in high school, because even though I had an eating disorder a long time ago, it was not while I was in high school, and it was not, and it's not anymore. So I'm back to my high school weight. Actually, I think I'm about 10 pounds lighter than my high school weight because during my eating disorder, I lost about 30 pounds, and I just never really got it back. Oh, look at the little Shiba. Hi, baby. Um, but yeah, so I never got back those 10 pounds, but that's okay. I'm still working on myself. I'm still trying to gain things back. So it's not too bad. Not too bad. Um, I'm trying to think between a storefront and ooh, beach theme. More beach themes, please. But wait, also let me get that funky music back. Oh yeah, that's year 10. So fourth form if I want to use those terms. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I was about 14 years old and then all the way up to 18 years old. That would be high school for us, so I guess that's year 10 and fourth form. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Let me take a look. Let me take a little look at these absolutely cursed items. Absolutely cursed. What do you mean? Oh yeah, I turned off my Wi-Fi, so my I'll just use data. It's okay. I can afford it. I'm an adult. I'm sorry. Jean staircase, a Jean mirror, a Jean lamp. Goodbye. Jean cups, Jean napkin holders, Jean bedspreads with Jean pillows, Jean slippers, and not like a slipper that looks like they used jean fabric, like someone wrapped jeans around their feet badly. Absolutely, Kirsty. Thank you. I love it. But yeah, no. I feel like I feel like I have glimpsed into a future that I was not meant to look at. You know what I mean? Yeah, a lot of Jean items they should not. You're absolutely right. Oh man. Oh, but right. So I didn't even finish the Jean story. Oh God. I cannot even. I don't even want to imagine having to use that. Jesus Christ. Miss me with that absolute cursed and utterly unequivocally terrible idea. Oh my God. No. No. It's a no for me. Oh yeah. But right, so I didn't finish telling the jeans story. So I was wearing jeans at work, and then I hear like a sound coming from my knees, and I was like, well, that's weird. I feel like I haven't gained that much weight. I feel like I should still be able to wear them. I guess I tore my knee. Maybe my knees are too muscular now or something. And I look down and my knees look fine. I'm like, oh, okay, that was weird. I wonder what that noise came from then. Um, it came from the middle of my pants. The crotch of my pants had ripped. And I was in the middle of like teaching a class, so like I couldn't really go anywhere. I just told them, oh yeah, no, miss. Oh, oh my God. 1 second. One of my coworkers, um, like, her, uh, um, um, yeah, I don't know where that all came from. Oh, my sinuses hurt so much. I'm glad it's just you and Lord here, mortal. So, but yeah, long story short, I ripped my pants. I told her, hey, can you watch the kids while I go to the bathroom? And I went to the bathroom and I ripped my pants, guys. It was so bad. Like, it's unsalvageable too. Like, I can't, like, it was unhideable. So I was very still while I was walking around helping kids for the next, like, couple, like, hours or something. But yeah. Oh God. My sinuses hurt so much right now. Ugh. I feel like I have to breathe through my mouth right now. I don't know where that attack just came from. I don't think I'm allergic to anything. Or like, am I allergic to something? Well, I'm allergic to something, I know, because I got like a major allergic reaction when I was younger. But they took a piece of my skin and they tested it and they did a bunch of stuff and then they came back and were like, "Yep, Grace, you're allergic to something." And I was like, "Okay, what is it?" And they were like, "Beats me." I was like, "Okay, thanks for cutting a piece of my skin off and then not doing anything with it, not doing anything productive with it. Thanks for that." So yeah, that was annoying. Yeah, yeah, they absolutely did. Yeah, mortal. They oh, they took um it wasn't a large piece of my skin. It was like they were literally like, "Yep, you had an allergic reaction to something." And then they never told me what it is. I was like, "Okay, what is it?" And they're like, "We don't know. We don't know. We'd have to do more tests, more conclusive tests." And I was like, "I don't want you to take more pieces of my back off." So I just ended up throwing away all of the stuff from my bathroom because it seemed like it was a bathroom issue. Because I think I had like used a bunch of new products that I had gotten as like a like someone had gotten me some things as like a little present, and I decided to use them one day, and I guess I must have been allergic to the stuff in it because it I had like huge red spots all over my body, like all over, and like they didn't burn, but they definitely didn't feel good either. And I was like not itchy, but I was feeling very hot. Like I felt like I had a fever on my body, if that makes any sense. Um, but yeah, it wasn't like too bad, but I definitely would never want to repeat it ever again. This is a very funky song. Oh, oh, that goes right there. They just went. Oh, I already read that one. But yeah, I I guess it was kind of fun though, because I got to I got to play hooky with work and school for a little bit. Um, and then when oops, and then when I did come back, everyone was like, "What happened? Grace, you were gone so long." And I was like, "Yeah, I was it hurt to move certain directions. It felt like my body was being pinched. Like I said, it was like a fever mixed with a sunburn in terms of like how hot my body felt, like physically the temperature. But I wasn't running a fever or anything. They gave me a bunch of stuff to take, like I was supposed to take a shot, but it just made the all of the dots congeal together into like one big red mass. And I was like, "Bitch, you can't tell you like I can't make this shit up at this point. Like, how in the world do you give me medicine that's supposed to take away the spots and they just all congeal into one huge like fuck off mass? Like, are you kidding me with this? Like, are you kidding me?" So that was hilarious, but also like mildly infuriating while it was in the moment because I didn't know, like I was very anxious that it would like just be my body for the rest of my life. Like I was just gonna have red spots everywhere because I didn't know what I was allergic to and they didn't know and nobody could tell me, and everything turned out well for the end. But yeah, there were no, it was no, the dots were like a million different sniper rifles waiting for me to say something against the government, waiting for me to tell them that the snake people are real. I don't know if this is a screenshot or if this is like, it doesn't look like perfect enough. Like the lines don't look perfect enough to be AI generated, so I think this is just like a screenshot from some anime. But I like it. I like it. Ooh. This one's a bunch of purple. Yay! I think purple's such a pretty color. It helps that my Setheroni loves the color purple too. So, yeah. I feel like the animes that have these like really saturated nighttime scenes are some of the best. Yeah. There's just something ethereal, you know, about getting to see like really deep shades of purple happen in anime. Like you just know it. It's gonna be a good time whenever you see it pop up on the screen. It's gonna be like some kind of confession scene or something really emotionally driven or I don't know, man. Like there's just something that goes like in my brain. Oh, we've been going at this for an hour. Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Usually, if it's a real life puzzle, it would take me a little bit longer than normal. While I'm on this computer screen, mostly because on the computer screen none of the pieces are upside down or anything. So I'm not having to juggle a three-dimensional, or not a three-dimensional, a four-directional. Yeah, that's the word. Not dimensional, directional. But yeah, it makes it easier when they're all facing the right way. Oh, the right way. Uh-oh. Hmm? No, we're good. We're good. Oh, but yeah, I oh, I think that the rest of this year is gonna be a lot better than the last couple of years of my teaching profession. Not that I haven't had a blast getting to teach the teenagers. It's just the way I talk to kids is very much like a like I treat them like little mini adults because they are. They're basically just, you know, like I when I was a preschool teacher, I would say 3-year-olds are the same as drunk adults. You need to make sure that they don't pee on themselves. If they mess up their clothes, you need to make sure they know where their new clothes are so they can change. And you just make sure that they don't hurt themselves while you're with them. And then when it comes to teenagers, my job's just a little bit more rigorous because now instead of just making sure that the basic functions are finished and properly taken care of, like they're not doing anything that'll directly affect their ability to to function at higher levels. Now I also have to be like basically a counselor for them while they deal with a bunch of admittedly stupid like when I mentioned that thing about the two. Oh God, oh God, no. Okay, thank you. Like when I mentioned the girl who ended up killing her friend because of what amounts to nothing, like having illicit photos that you took of yourself leaked to people at school is not cause for murder. Let alone beating, like even beating them up. Like I can't rationalize wanting to hurt someone so badly that they can't get up, let alone take it to the level that that girl did. Um, but in her mind, that was a perfectly reasonable decision to make to actively seek out someone else's misery. So I had to deal with a lot of that, making sure the kids knew, like, hey, girls, don't maybe don't treat each other terribly. Like, maybe don't. Oh, yeah, she does walk like a little drunk. Yeah, they do. Maybe that's why I called them little drunks. Um, Whenever I would talk to my friends about the kids I would teach, back when I was a preschool teacher, I'd call them my little, I would call them my little drunk people because they really do act very similar to drunk people. They're like, I'm gonna take a nap right here, or oh, he's being mean to me, all because he's not looking over at you. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Anything else that you need taken care of? I want to go to nap. Okay. Anything else? I want my snack. What do you want for a snack? Teddy Grahams. Oh, and they were so cute too. Like they would always call me Miss Gracie with like with like the little W's. Oh, they were adorable. But yeah, I definitely appreciate getting to teach them, but I don't miss them too terribly because after you do it for so many years in a row, you start hearing their laughter and their crying in your sleep. So I had like 20 plus 3-year-olds screaming in my brain. I needed a break. Um, so yeah, it was definitely a lot, but I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it. Hmm. Oh no, more music? Why no more music? Boop. Yay. Oh. Oh. Are you working? Oh, you don't go there. That's why you're not working. Okay. Um, okay. No, that's too light. I'll put you over here for now. Oh, it must be like a little, maybe a little rocket shooting up into the air. Maybe? Or maybe they're like shooting stars. I'm not sure yet. But, yeah. I've got some crazy stories of my preschool teaching too, though. Like, like one time, this poor kid didn't want to tell anyone that he had to go to the bathroom, so he pooped his pants. And then instead of telling anyone that, you know, he pooped his pants and he needs to go get new clothes, and because they all had new clothes in a cubby just in case, like maybe they were a messy eater or they did have an accident. Like just a lot of different reasons kids might have extra clothes in their cubby at school. But this kid didn't want to tell anybody, the poor baby, and he goes to the bathroom alone, and then he's there for a really long time. So I knock on the door, I'm like, "Hey, is everything okay?" And his little voice goes, "Miss Gracie," and I'm like, "Oh God, okay, okay, Grace, I need you to get your inner peace going." And then I'm like, I answer, "Yes, I need help." Okay, okay. Are you covered? Mm-hmm. That poor boy. He had defecated over his entire body, and he tried to clean himself with toilet paper, but just ended up getting it all over the walls. And keep in mind, I'm a high school kid at this point. It's like I'm an 18-year-old, I'm a senior, but like still, I'm definitely not equipped to like take care of this child who's just pooped himself all over the walls, like everywhere. I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me, bud. Thank goodness, our school doubled as like an actual school, so we had like a big janitor's closet with a shower in there and everything, and so I just had him stand in the shower and just hosed him down. And then we got him new clothes after that, but it was oh my God. Like, ugh. Granted, because that was my very first job I ever had, it really desensitized me to a lot of different things. Like, like for instance, my very first day there, a girl had a stomach bug and she threw up. Like, I was there for literally maybe 5 minutes. 5 minutes I'm in this room with these kids. I'm still getting to know their names. I don't know like half of them. And this poor little girl looks at me and says, I don't feel good. And then proceeds to projectile vomit all over the carpet. And I was like, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. And then my coworker looks at me and she's like, I'm not cleaning that up. I'm not cleaning that up. And the janitor wasn't there yet. So I was like, are you expecting me to clean it up? And like, she looked at me like, well, it's not going to be me. I was like, okay, sure. Make the new guy do it. Fine, whatever. And she never cleaned up like any messes, by the way. Like, never. Not a single time. It was always me. Oh. Oh my god. But yeah, that was also that was also the time that so it was my first job. So in America we can't drink until we're 21, and one of the parents had gotten me for Teacher Appreciation Week. They got me a Specs gift card. I was like, ma'am, I'm sorry, but I'm underage. She was like, oh, we'll save it for when you're older. And I was like, okay. Alright. Like, props to that mom for not only recognizing how much of a terror her her child could be, but also being like, you might not be able to use it now, but you're gonna need it later. Like she was a real one for that. That was really funny. Oh. She was also the kind of parent who like would take her kids out for, why are you screaming and crying and throwing a fit? Sorry, Singer's at my feet. Did I use the card though? No, I think I gave it to like my cousin or something. Cause honestly, if you couldn't have told, no, you guys could tell by my drinking stream. I don't drink. I'm such a lightweight because I haven't trained my body to take it. So so I didn't end up using it, but yeah, she was a really funny mom. Like one time she took her kids out to the to like a, I don't know what park it was, but it must have been like some kind of camping park, and then they came back and the kid didn't want to tell us that he needed to go to the bathroom. So he proceeded to dig a ditch and pee in it. I guess that's what they did at the park. Because when she came to explain it, she was like, oh, I'm sorry, he must be still in camping mode. And I was like, I was so flabbergasted. like I understand how, like, when it comes to camping, that's probably a fantastic practice. So that it's like not dirtying up your campsite and making you like have to smell your own waste, but like you couldn't have maybe like given his brain a little reset, being like, okay, remember, you're back at school, you don't pee in ditches anymore. Oh my god. That little kid was really funny too though, like he could do push-ups and pull-ups and like all sorts of like gym rat stuff, and I was like, you're like a preschooler, how are you more fit than like every person I've ever met other than like the people on the football team? Oh, stop throwing a fit, you're fine. I think I think that I am going to end it on this beautiful, 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 beautiful picture. It was absolutely gorgeous. What? Why are you not letting me move you? Yeah, there we go. What? No, I'm clicking you. Huh? I don't know how to fix it. You know what? I'll just do this. I'll just zoom in through here. And then maybe now I can move it? No, I still can't move it. Why can't I move it? What? Here, let's just change the background then to like... Yeah, it's cute. That's cute. Okay. Alright. Well, I had an absolute blast with you guys. It has been a very stressful couple of days, but getting to do puzzles with y'all and getting to hang out even with the very terrible scuff, I have had such a blast. Thank y'all so much for watching with me. I think I'm gonna go to bed after this because my brain is saying, Gracie, it's time for bed, and I gotta go to bed. But I hope that you guys have a fantastic night. I don't know exactly what my schedule will be like next week. Mostly because I think my class is gonna assign us group work next week, and I'm not excited about it. So I'm not sure when exactly I'll stream next, but I'll make sure to post a a stream schedule for next week. Maybe we'll do like a it can't be Tuesday because I have to go have dinner with my family. So maybe like maybe another Saturday stream? Yeah. We'll do another Thursday, Saturday stream. And if it ends up being a late night stream, then we'll just do late night books and puzzles again. Right. I love you guys so much. I hope that y'all have a great night, slash morning, slash evening, slash afternoon. And remember that we're here for a short time, so let's make it a fun time and leave this world better than we found it. And I will see you guys on Thursday. Yeah, thanks, Mortal. See ya. Bye, y'all. I don't know if Bunny's still here, but bye, Bunny, too. And bye. Oh, yeah, bye, Bunny. Bye, bye, Lord. Bye, you guys.